And to attain this as a preparation, we will continue with our expansion. We will continue with our training and education. We will continue with our civic action. We will continue with our creation of the Corporate Business Council, with our Advocacy Council, to strengthen our mass base so that in 2013 we're strong enough to win that election. Ang aming samahan, si Dr. Romy, si Dr. Mar, at ang inyong lingkod ay nasa politika na actually. We are political operators. That's why I do not believe that this objective will not come into reality. Dala namin ang kaligayahan at pasasalamat sa inyong pagpapakapagod upang kami ay makarating dito. Lalong-lalo na sa effort at resources ni Dr. Mike at ni Dr. Boy para lamang kami ay makarating dito. Maraming salamat po sa inyo. Sa paghuli ay muli kong binabati ang ating mga awardees. Sana ay patuloy natin na ipakita sa bayan ang pamantayan na ating susundin kung bakit tayo binagyan ng ganong mga awards. Binabati ko rin muli ang naging bagong kasapi ng samahan. Welcome to the organization. This is a training ground for future leadership. Siguradong hindi kayo magsisisi sapagkat karapat-dapat kayong makasama sa pamumuno ng bansa. Maraming salamat.
Thank you so much, Tol Camilo Melendez, our National Chairman. So before we end our program, we will continue the PowerPoint presentation we had a while ago. I'd like to commend our Tol Gerald D. Filipinas and Tol Michael Pamplona for this video presentation. So let's watch this.
Privileges of the writ of habeas corpus, or place the Philippines or any part thereof under martial law.
muli. Di na ko papayag na muling mabawi ating kalayaan kay tagal na nating bitin. Di na papayagang mabawi muli. Magkakapit-pisig libo-libong tao, kay sarap pala maging Pilipino. Sama-sama isa ang katikain, kailanman di na maaalipin. Hanggang Pilipino sa mundo, mapayapa para ang pagbabago. Katotohanan, kalayaan, katarungan ay kayang makamit na walang lahat. Basta't magkaisa tayong basta nang nagaganap sa aming bayan, magkasama ng mahirap at mayaman. Kapit-bisig, madre, pari at sundalo, naging langit itong bahagi ng mundo. Huwag muling payagang umira lang dilim. Tinig ng bawat tao'y bigyan ng pansin. Magkakapatid lahat sa Panginoon, ito'y lagi nating tatandaan. Hanggang Pilipino sa mundo, mapayapa para ang pagbabago. Katotohanan, kalayaan, katarungan ay kayang makamit na walang lakas.
Sabaka, SBK, or Samahan ng Bagong Kabataan, is an association of nationalist young professionals and students from all walks of life. SBK was organized as a revolutionary movement to propagate the democratic revolution on February 16, 1973, and it then received full government support.
In 1974, it was formally organized in Iloilo City and later spread throughout the region. The organization engaged in many activities such as seminar, workshop, teach-in, and leadership training program, recruitment, and expansion, sending delegates to conventions like the National Congress. In 2 years' time, the membership of SBK reached an estimated 10,000 members in Western Visayas. Delegates were sent to Operasyon Pagmamahal in Cagayan de Oro City. 14 projects were conducted in 1975, most notable of which were the launching of Revolusyon Pangkultura and putting up of barangay reading centers. SBK also organized a youth alliance movement.
SBK continued to propagate patriotism and nationalism, giving importance and value to the historical events that happened in the country. In the year 1976, SBK celebrated the Cry of Balintawak, Linggo ng Wika, and initiated Green Revolution projects. It held a book fair exhibit, film showing, and municipal congress. SBK launched Operasyon Alay Bulig sa Mindanao and several projects. 1977 was the dark age for SBK. Formal government support was withdrawn and it was dissolved as a national organization. Despite the setback, the Western Visayas chapter was determined to keep the organization alive. The Western Visayas chapter continued as an auxiliary youth arm of the Department of Public Information. Series of projects were conducted, like the Regional Staff Placement Seminar, reorganization of school chapters, Operation Untian, and Kalingangan Kayo Manggi.
The loss of government support, which apparently was transferred to the Kabataang Barangay or KB, did not hinder the hopeful and optimistic heart of the SBK to maintain the organization. They launched Sabaka sa Impapawid radio program and mobilized the organization through sending delegates to YMCA National Students Conference, was deputized as COMELEC representative, and conducted several other projects. SBK extended its arm that led to the birth of the second generation in 1978. The second generation upheld the vision and mission of the SBK in extending health and civic service to the society by giving free medicines, sponsored Nutrition Month celebration, held radio program on nutrition, barangay social laboratory, Operation Quick Count, Alamin ang Kapaligiran service, and other activities.
With the willpower to spread out the idea, SBK produced strong and matured young leaders that serve as the catalyst for change and reform of the traditional system. SBK started to build a name and continued to give unrelenting service to the people. 1979 is the year for the third generation. The members participated in the regional survey on backsliding, organized Balik Samahan, Alay sa Bayani, staff placement seminar, and conducted a radio program over DYII. In addition, the said generation revised the objectives of SBK and planned for its existence as an independent group.
The following year, the fourth generation was organized. SBK continued planning to declare its independence from the government. In 1980, it was deputized as COMELEC representative, held social laboratory, conducted staff placement seminar, Operasyon Loro, Alay sa Bayani 2, information campaigns. In 1981, SBK formally declared its independence from the government. Its office was transferred to the residence of Tol Nelson Oberas. SBK conducted a one-week staff placement seminar in Haniway, Iloilo. It launched Operasyon Pakihalubilo, Barangay Immersion, Operation Quick Count, and other projects.
Then, the fifth generation was organized. In 1982 to 83, SBK declared a moratorium on activities. It revised the recruitment strategies and imposed stricter membership requirements. IQ examination for applicants was introduced. In 1984, the staff placement seminar in Haniway and barangay immersion in Ambunao were held and the sixth generation was born. As deputized by the COMELEC, Sabaka volunteered as poll watchers and tabulators of election returns.
The first convention was held in Kalumpang. It approved new objectives, imposed new qualification standards for probies, and declared a zero membership scheme whereby to remain as a member, one must apply for membership again.
1986 is one of the most historic years in the Philippines, and SBK made a remarkable move. In cooperation with CAPM, political recorrida was held virtually in all municipalities of Iloilo and distributed platform of government of the opposition candidate. String of events was put into reality. The symposium on the snap election, participation in the presidential sectoral consultation, joined the Solidarity Movement of the Philippines and Organization of Manila Directorate. Some support from Movement for a Free Philippines were received from Michigan, USA chapter.
The third annual convention declared full support for the ratification of the 1986 draft constitution and established an international linkages unit. The organization conducted one-week staff placement seminar in New Lucena, Iloilo, and finally the seventh generation was organized. The political recorrida in 1987 was conducted in Iloilo City to drum up support for the draft constitution, and at the same time, the members distributed copies of the Constitution and primers. Speech power of Sabaka members were heard when they spoke in rallies and symposia.
From 1988, another moratorium was declared. But after 20 years of silence, the organization was officially revived on July 26, 2008, in Isla Miguel, in Guimaras, with an impressive 38 campers coming from different universities and colleges across Iloilo and Guimaras in the 3-day leadership training. The 8th generation came to life. It hosted events concerning the society such as the Reproductive Health Bill Forum in CPU, leaflets distribution on simple ways to minimize global warming, joining in the Earth Hour at SM City, volunteered in the Conrad Daya movement last 2010 national elections, formally manifested sympathy for the Maguindanao massacre victims, and participated in the rally against the scandalous NBM-ZTE deal.
The 9th generation is composed of the good and the best among the existing student leaders of our time. Tol Cedric Cabaluna spearheaded the recruitment and came up with the strategies and 5 stages in the screening process. Some notable activities in the process are the IQ examination, essay writing, panel interview, community service in Haro, the immersion in Kalumpang, and the Baol and Candle ceremony. A series of activities were conducted in the Mug Grill in Haro. This is SBK, the Samahan. It's past. But what we have heard is actually a continuing history. In fact, there are still more challenges, especially for the current generation. More to achieve, more to conquer, if only for the sake of the motherland. For we really mean it when we say, we are here at the service of the Filipinos, of the Philippines.
Bawat problema ay may kalutasan sa isip mo. Huwag malilito. Nasa iyo ang kinabukasan. Nasa iyo ang pagkakataon na tagumpay. Tagumpay. May bagong umagang parating. May bagong umagang parating. Bagong umaga, bagong pag-asang parating. May bagong umagang parating. May bagong umagang parating. Bagong umaga, bagong umagang parating. May bagong umagang parating. May bagong umagang mabibigo. Nasa iyo ang kapangyarihan, nasa iyo ang pagkakataon at tagumpay. May bagong umagang parating, may bagong umagang parating. Bagong umaga, bagong umagang parating. Halina kayo't gumising sa lubungin ng bagong silang. Halina kayo't tumulong lipulin ang dilim. Ang bawat tao'y may patutunguhan, bawat problema ay may kalutasan sa isip mo. Huwag malilito, nasa iyo ang kinabukasan, nasa iyo ang pagkakataon at tagumpay. Tagumpay, may bagong umagang parating, may bagong umagang parating. Bagong umaga, bagong pag-asang parating, may bagong umagang parating, may bagong umagang parating. Bagong umaga, bagong umagang
Paririto ang pangkat namin sa himpilan pananggaling. Ang sadya't parito namin makiisa ang damdamin. Ang sabaka ang aming samahan, inyong pag-utusan. Sadyang sumikat sa ating lipunan, tutulong sa kaunlaran. May tatlong tala sa gisag ay araw, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao. Yan ang lingkod nyo, samahan ng bagong kabataan. Sa bata, layunin mo'y dakila nasa. Sa'yo ang pag-asa ng ating bansa. Laging tumawag kay Bathala, lagi nating idarasal, maging matagumpay. Sa baka, layunin mo'y dakila nasa. Sa'yo ang pag-asa ng ating bansa. Laging tumawag kay Bathala, lagi nating idarasal, maging matagumpay.
Thank you so much. The kind of loyalty we need to have is towards our country, not to the institutions or its office holders. The country is the real thing, the substantial thing, the eternal thing. It is the thing to watch over and care for and be loyal to. For institutions or extraneous, they are its mere clothing, and clothing can wear out, become ragged, cease to be uncomfortable, cease to protect the body from winter, disease, and death. The love of our country is a splendid thing.
Yes, and Chef, tall Chef, speaking of clothing, SBK memorabilia or the fundraising is available outside for the SBK shirt, For the Agorams, it costs 300 pesos. For the 8 generations and the 9 gen and the non-members, it costs 200 pesos. Upgrade free lang. Alright. And also we have the SBK March CD. The CD. Okay, 450 pesos. It's available outside, or you may contact Tol Robbie and Tol Mayflower for the CD. The t-shirt is free, so thank you so much for the t-shirt. And now, our country is not the only thing to which we owe our allegiance. It is also owed to justice and to humanity. Patriotism consists not in waving the flag, but in striving that our country shall be righteous as well as strong. Let us all stand with dignity and honor. Mga utol, let us all stand, professing our love for our country through the singing of the Pilipinas Buong Mahal.
Ang bayan ko, ang bayan ko'y tanging ikaw. Pilipinas kong mahal, ang puso ko at buhay man. Sa iyo'y ibigay, mabuhay ang Pilipinas! Mabuhay ang samahan ng bagong kabataan! Mabuhay tayong lahat!
Alright, applause please for all of us. Congratulations everyone. So we come to the end of our program. Alright, so there's a request here that for the last time, we all sing the Sabaka March.
Alright, so let's wait for the music to be played.
And we are inviting you that after this, we still have our band. So you can dance here inside the hall with the Toto Mayor's band. So stay after the event. And of course, to our Agorams, you will have our picture taking after this.
Sa
Jet